Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Man in motion, heading left. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Third and a yard.
Cougar 19! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 19 Lions!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They go play action for Lawrence. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points. It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now a 3rd and 2. Lawrence now. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Fourth and goal decision time, and they will go for it. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Slot man in motion right. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 2nd down, Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. A shotgun run now with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, his quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And the Jets are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. He is in. Touchdown, New York. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Hey, go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a signal, a timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Jacksonville. Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On first down, Lawrence. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
19, right here. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now, faking the give. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Davis heading in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He will have a Jaguars 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Stay right open.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Hey, run.
Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. We'll try and run it with Walker. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Man in motion here is Tucker. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Red on red.
Here's Etienne. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Davis going in motion. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with Walker. Room to run at the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now this looks like a design run, and not much there. Down to about the 13.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They send him right out of the slot. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a second down and 8. Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Red 23.
To throw is Lawrence. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll try left side with Etienne. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, run.
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Red on red. Here we go.
Etienne. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Here we go, sir.
They'll run it here with Etienne. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And that's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.